Hi, good morning. This is Velenski with Driving Markets. Okay, so the Fed and the White House and the US administration and all departments are out to devalue and de-dollarize the strength, or de-strength the strength of the dollar. Why? Quite simple. If you look at the dollar over the last few years, not even the last 100 years, the last 3 years, it is dropping in value. And the Fed, which has created trillions of dollars of debt via its boss, the White House, or the White House has created trillions of dollars of debt through printing at the Fed, now has a problem. They've got no money to pay the interest on the debt. So what do they want to do? They want to devalue the dollar, raise inflation, which means the debt overall drops from 34 trillion value today. In a few years, the actual value of that debt will be 20 trillion, 25 trillion, which will then give the administration more money or more facilities to pay off that particular debt. So there is a concerted, focused effort to devalue the dollar. The Fed came out and said they're going to reduce interest rates 3 times in 2024. They've stated that clearly. Reducing interest rates is going to increase inflation. Inflation is going to rise. Real inflation in the US is running in the teens. However, let's call annualized inflation, which is another measure, annualized inflation running about 5.4%. So what the Fed wants to do, and the Biden administration, is quite simple. Raise inflation, devalue the dollar. By devaluing the dollar, they're devaluing the debt, and therefore they'll be in a strong position to pay off the debt using pennies as opposed to dollars. All of that is going to happen. And you can see who's suffering. Who's suffering is the man in the street. The man in the street is suffering. So where's the real asset at the moment? The real assets are going to be in something like digital currencies or in gold, which is solid. That's why gold and digital currencies have shot up. There is now a search for value by institutions and individuals who are looking to see where can they store their real value without having that money devalued and without having the assets worthless in years to come. Shares have gone up because the dollar is going to get weaker over time, and as the dollar gets weaker, it becomes cheaper to buy the shares, or people look for where to store their value, considering the money in their bank account is falling to zero. If you have any more information, if you want any more information, or you're looking for updates, you can subscribe, share, comment. Catch you later.